even go as far as to say that women kill chivalry. Whether you look at from Cardi B to Beyonce or working moms like myself or even countless others.
Hey, what up? This is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD, and thanks again for checking out another one of my videos. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell while you are here. Back with another video review, and this time I'm actually doing one on actually an old video. This is an old video that actually aired on Fox Friends relatively about 5 years ago. And the reason I wanted to play this video is because this video is still relevant to today. 5 years later, nothing has changed. I actually stumbled upon this video from another content creator. They did a review on it, and as I was watching it, I'm like, yeah, I've seen this before, but the more I watched, I'm like, wow, this is still relevant. We are still talking about the same thing 5, even 10 years ago, which is crazy, which is more of a reason for you brothers to know that, yo, you better get your options up. You better go ahead and search for something different, because you want to continue staying in the same cycle of what is going on in the past 5, 10 years. Nothing has changed between the dynamics of male and women. They are still, staying firm on this independent. They want to be, a boss bee and so forth, while there are, getting rid of this whole femininity of being a woman. And, a funny thing is I actually just seen another video recently of this one woman who was being courted properly, and she didn't even like it. She didn't like the man opening up doors for her and so forth. So with that being said, I want to jump to this video because this video is about the fact of saying that chivalry is dead. Yes, it is dead. So, and I'm going to add on top of it that femininity is dead as well, because women has killed chivalry. So let's go ahead and jump into the video and see what's up.
Ladies, has anything like this ever happened to you? Watch.
It's open. It's open.
I don't go out on dates with guys who don't open the door for me.
Really?
Really?
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Should have kept going.
No, he didn't.
Well, according to a recent survey by Match.com, 73% of women believe that chivalry is dead. And according to one of our next guests, she explains in her new op-ed, it's because women killed it. Suzanne Venker is a columnist and an author of The Alpha Female's Guide to Men and Marriage. And joining her to discuss is Wendy Acefo, a professor at Johns Hopkins University and a Democratic strategist. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Good morning.
Okay, so Suzanne, you wrote this op-ed. Wendy, I know you've read it. I've read it. And you compare a telegram that was sent to a woman right before she got married to a Facebook video. The first one I want to read is back in the day. Back in 1954, your friend, her mother just recently died. Your friend was going through a memorabilia. She finds this telegram, and it says, this is the husband writing it to his soon-to-be wife. Darling, I shall be waiting for you at 8 with a lifetime of expectancy. My heart will be coming with you down the aisle. May God be with us tonight as we pray we will always be with him. Thank you for becoming my wife. My love forever yours, Henry. Then several days later, Suzanne, you saw on Facebook this video where this person was saying chivalry is harmful to both men and women because it reinforces this idea that women need to be helped or saved by a stronger man, and it takes away a woman's agent.
You see the two contrasts of what's going on. The contrast is the fact that, for him writing that poem or writing that letter to his soon-to-be wife, which is funny because even if that person would have wrote that in today's society, he would have been labeled as a simp, and the women would have been like, no, I don't want him. He is too nice. He is a nice guy. So it's funny how the whole dynamics has changed, that, you being a nice guy, as of course, you guys seen, I released a video yesterday about the nice guy may finish last in the United States, but he wins overseas. So it's the same thing here.
See, so you saw these two contrasts and you decided to write the op-ed. Explain that a little for us.
Sure. So it just struck me as just
wow, I mean, the stark contrast between this beautiful letter that really moved me to seeing this message from this woman basically selling the same tired message that men have been hearing for decades, which is, I can do it by myself, I'm strong enough, you don't need to hold the door open for me, you don't need to pay my way, you don't need to, basically anything that's sort of traditionally male and female in terms of the courtship.
Hold on, let me stop right there. I hate to stop this, but you know, she said one thing that stuck out about they can pay their own way. No, because a woman stop practicing feminism when the bill comes. That's when they become to be traditional. And then after the bill gets paid, they're back to believing their feminism way. So I would say that no, they don't want to pay their way. They want to enjoy the fruits of everything. They want to eat, they want to get their cake and eat it too. That's kind of how it is.
Is just gone. And after so many years of hearing that, my argument is that men have effectively said, okay, well, you said you don't want it, so I guess I'm not supposed to do it. And if I do it, then you're going to be insulted. So they're really lost and confused about what it is that women want. And I think women are just as confused because they've been sold this message that chivalry is bad or somehow destructive to women, when of course it's not at all. And so we have a problem.
Wendy, what do you think? Are we to blame, women?
I wouldn't go as far as to say that women kill chivalry. Whether you look at from Cardi B to Beyonce or working moms like myself or even countless others.
Yo. She compared Cardi B and Beyonce. And you know what? The funny thing is, those are two women who are married and selling that independent woman crap to the masses of women while they go back home to their husband and do domestic duties. Come on now, you can't make this up.
What we have done is we have evolved the conversation of what it means to be a woman in today's society. And what that means is, you know, we're doing it all. And it basically means that men have to basically rise to the occasion to meet us where we are. We are not, you know, the mothers of our past, and there was nothing wrong with that. But we are getting our arms involved in a lot of things, and we're busy doing and juggling millions of things. So chivalry is not dead in the essence of we don't want men to open doors for us. But what we are saying is, you know, you have to handle us, and you have to handle our full-time job as well.
Yeah, you make a good point in this op-ed, Suzanne.
I want to stop that because of what she said. She was saying that because the fact that they chose to do all this stuff, that this is what they wanted. They wanted to not only do domestic duties, but also wanted to do male duties. And they're trying to tell men to accept it the way it is, and that we need to rise to what they expect, and that we should coddle them for doing all that stuff. No, this is what you wanted. You get what you want. If you can't have everything that you want. That's what the feminism be telling women, that you can have it all, but no, you cannot, because there are consequences for whatever path you choose to take.
You talk about how it's not that we can't open our own doors, it's not that we can't pay for our own food, but you say that does it show a sign of respect, or like why is it important to let a woman do those things?
Right. So what's been lost in this whole, 40-year experiment, really, or progress, however you want to define it, is the yin and yang, or the dance between women. And men and women now are completely confused and lost about who's supposed to do what, who wants what, and what women specifically are confused about is men, and how that is in their DNA to provide and protect women. That is who they are. That is their identity. And we've essentially ripped it out of them. And when they become unmoored. I mean, if you don't let them do what's in them to do, you're going to disrupt that dance. And so what I'm trying to say is, look, masculinity and femininity are wonderful things in and of themselves. And when they work in tandem, sparks fly. I mean, it's awesome, but we're not allowing that to happen because we are infused with this message about equality, which this idea that men and women are the same when they are not. And so that gesture of holding the door open, I was just using as one example, is not men trying to oppress women. It's It's they want to please them, they want to take care of them, they want to show them honor, really. And we knew this in the past. Everybody knew this, and this has gotten completely lost in the last 40 years. You can see that in that telegram, how deeply that was felt and understood. And women today want that. You read that telegram, who would not want that, right?
Yeah,
but how are we going to get there if we, yeah, I mean, it's just, we've got to get back to understanding.
Wendy, do you think if we're all, I've heard it said that we are created the same, I mean, we are both equally as important, but created differently in our needs and our wants.
Right.
Do you agree with that?
I agree with that to some extent, and as a wife and as a mother of 2 little boys, I believe that the strength of a woman is also what makes men respect us even more. We are not necessarily damsels in distress here. We can open doors for ourselves, we can do things for ourselves, and we welcome men to also open doors for us as well. But it's okay for a woman to be strong, it's okay for a woman to be independent. That in no way negates a man's masculinity at all.
All right, ladies, thank you.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. You guys heard all that stuff that went on. And this is the same conversation that is still going on. It's being had right now at this point. Unfortunately, now I would say that a lot of this new Gen Z, a lot of them are saying that no, we do not like this situation. We don't want to work every single day. You know, they're not trying to be a part of this stuff that's been going on for the past 40 years. So you're seeing a switch, a change. However, although they don't want to work, well, they haven't received the tools of what it is to be a housewife. So with them, they just want to be at home and be lazy because they haven't been taught to be that type of traditional woman. So they don't know how to be that way. So, but which is kind of messed up. So this is why I tell brothers, get your passport and go somewhere else. So I'm telling you, brothers, if you want to continue with that same old conversation for the past 5, 10, 15 years, talking about women want to be independent, they don't want to be feminine and so forth. Well, I'm gonna show you this. This is femininity in itself. More than likely, I'm going to mute the audio and change it up because of the fact that YouTube may not like it. But let's watch this.
Voy donde quiero con cualquiera, donde sea papi. 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 Voy donde sea papi. Voy donde sea papi. Donde sea papi. Voy.
Yeah, I'm gonna end it with that. So this is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD. Thanks again for checking out the video. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this entire segment that I had. I know it's old, but it's still the same old stuff that's going on. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I am out.